Alright, so today we are doing rune and starting bounty hunter stuff. Am I ready for the ruin? As ready as I'm ever going to be. Why is my damage slightly lower now? Maybe it's from a food buff? I don't know. It's fine, TM. I feel like there was another upgrade for the forge or something. I get that I'm wrong at that, because there isn't, but I don't know how to describe it as other thing other than just this doesn't feel quite right. Hey Turi, how are you today? Yeah, with how dry it's been around me lately, I do need hydrates. You're alive, sorry you haven't been around? It's okay. I know how things are. Alright, full disclosure, I'm sitting here and I'm staring at my equipment and I'm just judging whether or not I'm actually ready to go take on the rune. I know I can win, but will it be a pleasant enough experience that I want to do it? Is essentially what I'm stopping to think about. Hmm. I still don't get true understanding. I don't know why it exists. Hey, here's a 3-part skill that allows bonuses to the opposite gender. Why? I can lower my max HP. Let's not and say we didn't, yeah? Yeah, let's not. Alright, so the ruin is a unique one where I don't actually get to, pick it from the ship. I have to go down and I have to go to where Esther is and use the giant gate portal behind her. Just what I need, less HP. I mean, I feel like my HP actually isn't that bad compared to what it was before, considering I think on Esteban I'd had my health down to like 50. I was literally made out of paper. Oh, an energy 3 augment. Sorry, I have damage 3. Okay, Jesus. The jump boost mixed with my agility, mixed with being a cat. God, imagine if I had the gravity augment from the environmental protection pack. I would literally be just flying. Can I ask why there's just poison? And why at no point I gain poison immunity? Like, I get that it's just like, oh, you didn't take that with the, environmental protection pack. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, why in Vanilla Starbound do the environmental protection packs protect you against heat, radiation, cold, oxygen, but at no point do they protect you from fucking toxins from flora and fauna? It's just, sorry, shit ass. You'd think an environmental protection pack would protect you from, you know, actual threats from an area's environs, so things like increased defense, which I think it does, and why do you ooze poison? I'd like to take a moment to point out the sheer quantity of nonsense up here. Who was just like, yeah, that's exactly what this area needs? I'd hate this less if I could actually use weapon ability on it. You know, all things considered, that damage isn't very good. You know, I think this is maybe not the first time, but I think one of the few times I've had where melee was my best option, and my alternatives were just not there in a good way. I could just teleport out now. There's nothing stopping me from just beaming away. But instead, this overgrown cacodemon meatball is where I make my grave. No, the hero has to be sacrificed, and then that sacrifice has to be juxtaposed and... what's the fucking term? Subverted? Subverted. By higher power TM. Look, hear me out. I kind of want to stay dead, because I know what comes next. I don't actually want to do the bounty hunter stuff, but... here we are. Can I convince you to just let me stay dead? I do not wish to be a lich. If we learned anything from Pet Cemetery, God of War Ragnarok, and every, like, display of, hey, we're allowing this person to come back from the dead, sometimes dead is better. What? That dialogue's not supposed to be there. That was supposed to proc earlier. Oops. Oops, oops. It's a solidly built game. Yeah, Starbound's by itself, at base, Starbound is okay. It's fine, it's entirely serviceable. I just wish there was more. And not in the way that mods provide. Like, I wish... I wish for a little bit more polish. I wish for a lot of small things that just can't. I mean, I think that's one of the biggest things whenever it comes to Starbound, is that it has so much potential and it's just a little bit squandered. It is by no means bad, it's just, it could be more. Excuse me. Oh, these only go on the ceiling. Oh, no, there's no, this area back here isn't real? And this apparently only mounts to walls. Yes, I wonder what goes here. You always replace your spaceship walls? I mean... as long as the spaceship walls aren't terrible, I tend to not care. One thing that bothers me immensely is that the windows are fake. The windows are always fake. I just had a brain fart moment. I need to place these as background tiles, not as foreground tiles. Airvan ship walls are sandstone, not giving shit about physics. I mean... maybe it just is a sandstone-lined interior. Like, I have to say, that is the greatest bother for me. Is that the what's it called? The windows aren't real, they're just holes into the vacuum of space. Speaking of holes, I'm going to make a piss drawer. There we go. That's where I keep my piss. Board up your windows. I mean, yeah. Yeah. It is incredibly dark in the ass end of the ship for whatever reason. There's no natural light back here, despite there being no wall paneling whatsoever. Also, this. This bothers me more than you could ever know. At least it isn't a cum drawer. Isn't that what you are? Isn't that why I keep you around? It is. I see, I see. How did you cross this gap? Never mind. Is this modded ship? Yes. I have the Tier 9 and Tier 10 ship mod. So that theoretically, the ship upgrades a lot further. You end up with a lot more space. Yes, however, there's one problem, and it is a problem that is monumental, specifically to me. And that problem is that the big added sections, like this area over here, has zero background plating. It doesn't bother with the fake plating. Like, we're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is background, and like that's background, and there are windows, but those aren't background. This is just all empty. There's no background plating whatsoever. And I get it. That's fine TM for a lot of people, but for me, it irks me in ways I can't fully describe. Also, I don't know if it was Pandy's doing or the Tier 9, Tier 10 ship thing that causes us to have MK stealth ship spotlights. Ministry of Knowledge. That. And, I don't hate it, but at the same time, I don't know how to phrase it. Like, not having lights at the midpoint is weird to me. Like, I need to point out, if I'm not in a room, it is incredibly dark. Also, fun fact, I have absolutely no idea whether this is tier 9 or tier 10. Tier good if fucking enough. Alright, not perfect, but I'll take it. That lights up most of that area TM. I don't have any additional lights. My brain don't work too good. Alright, now a little adjustment for my own sanity. Why can I move, you? Alright, good enough. I have enough jump height to just say, fuck it, I don't need ladders or anything like that. So, this is literally just a crew problem. Not like I needed my crew to navigate the ship anyways. Yeah, sure, I'll slap that right there. Why not? Durasteel, battery, copper wire, and silicon board. I don't have enough Durasteel. How much is the thank you card worth? 20 fucking 5. No thank you. Look, you need to understand that thank you card is only going to get more valuable as time goes on. It will eventually peak in value long after I'm dead. and it's considered a historical document. Alright, so you may have noticed that I uncompressed all of my pixels. That is because I'm going to the Ursa Miner and I'm going to be buying a absolutely crap ton of Durasteel. Oh yeah, this chuckle fuck. I can make keys for you. I don't want your key nonsense. I never got the licenses. Alright, so battery I need... What again? Copper, gold. I don't know why I need gold. And poison. I always carry poison on me, so it's fine. And I need some silicon boards. Do silicon boards require gold as well, or can I get away with an alternative material? They require sand and coal. This doesn't bother me. You know, I don't get why the silicon boards require sand and coal, because there's a lot more to go into a silicon board than that, but... Whatever, who am I to judge? What did I forget? Copper wire. Oh, good. The mod for this is working. And it doesn't take a solid 5 minutes to open up. Hopefully the search function is working better as well. Oh good, the instant crafting works as well. Instant crafting on this doesn't work. I think I already had the standing tissue curtain. Because of course I did. And now I need to search for banners. Ah, I needed 5 small avian banners. Right. And 3 of those. I'll say the search functionality seems better. Might just be me, though. I might not have scanned any sleeping bags. Might have made an oopsie there. Haven't seemed to have scanned or acquired any tents either. Oops, oops. Alright, that's fine for now. Let's go ahead and recompress our pixels. We spent half of our total net worth. Dude, we're in debt. Alright, we don't need the standard issue curtain anymore. I could just throw that up somewhere, I guess, if I hated myself, but... yeah, sure. Enjoy having just a random fuck curtain. Okay, so hold on. How many? Just one of each? Also, where's the giant bed? Where's that made these days? That made here or something? Doesn't seem so. On an unrelated note, I'm beyond tempted to make the bandit radio or at least cheeky-breeky. But, I've been hit with copyright for that previously, so I know better than to do it. But man, I still really want to do it. Okay, they all function as chairs. I did unironically set them out just so that I could scan them. And I'll need to remember to do that for the other bits and pieces. Also, yes, I have been delaying the prospect of going to start the bounty hunter stuff because I dread it so much. Hey, look, a model of your ass. Right. I will say that I'm partially to blame for why this is so absolutely fucking... Where the fuck? Hold on, just look for a nearby exclamation point. There it is. Alright, as I was saying, I'm partially to blame for how shit Bounty Hunter is going to be, because the best way to experience Bounty Hunter, in my opinion, is to do it alongside the story, so that you're not backtracking to tier 1 planets with final tier gear. But as someone who just fucking hates the Bounty Hunter stuff, you're gonna be you're either gonna have the misery of having to deal with stuff on level, or at least having the luxury of being overpowered. Oh good, that works. Alright, I know what I have to do now. Bounty Hunter stuff was barely implemented. A little bit. A little bit. It's kind of noticeable. You know, all I have to say about all of this is, you know, they fucked up real bad whenever I don't want to engage with the mech. Like, at any point, I'd rather use cheesy movement tech to avoid having to ever fucking deal with the nonsense that it poses. Hey, that 2004 Flash game you're talking about, I got to play, and yeah, it's better content. Granted, it's more of a Gundam kind of thing than mech, but... I mean, that and mechs in general in Starbound are kind of gimped, kind of throttled, kind of absolutely not fucking good. They're not good in space. They're not good on planets. My one weakness, walls. I mean, yeah, that's like the big problem. Even with a maxed out mech, it's just so unappealing. Yeah, I know, right now I have the basic bitch mech. The bitch made mech, but you need to understand that it doesn't get better. It at no point does using the mechs feel good to me. Why? Why level design? I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you for releasing me. That's right. Just hit me downward. No, that's upward. Fucking damn it. I wish there was a way to recall my mech in space. All of this because I couldn't get a spear with either, like, rocket spear or anything of goddamn note. The entire run, I didn't get a rocket spear or anything, which sucks so much. Also, at no point do the weapons with the mech ever feel good. They all feel super anemic. Like, oh yeah, great, I'm doing 100 damage per shot to enemies that have thousands of health for some godforsaken reason. It's a mech. We're in space. Oh, good. I didn't even get a blueprint from this. Fucking wonderful. Great. Happy to be a part of it. Now, dear viewer, you might be wondering, Horatio, why are you beginning to rail against mech content and stuff? It's... Sure, it's not your cup of tea, but it's not like it's forcing you into... That's the secret. That's the secret, isn't it? Bounty Hunter stuff really does make you do a ton of mech stuff. And the final boss of the Bounty Hunter stuff is a mech boss fight. And it sucks. Oh, good, I can skip that. Can I also point out how much I hate that there's no way to skip the tutorial missions, and I have to do the stupid ignoble stuff every single time? I'd like to take a moment to try and negotiate with, I don't know, God, the powers that be, and anyone who's willing to listen. Why? Why is the mech stuff so unsatisfying? What happened with the mech stuff that made it so abysmal? And I want to take a moment to say that I don't get it twisted. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that mech content is hard. I'm saying it's not fun. Like, Swan Song is a tough fight because of just... Jesus fuck, it has so much health. Holy Jesus. I've never... I think it has the most health out of every... I think it has more health than every boss in the game combined. That is a problem. Also, I'd like to point out that on spacewalks, NASA had the good common sense to give astronauts a little propulsion pack. But whatever the fuck you want to call this, the Protectorate doesn't have the good common sense to give mech pilots some form of propulsion while doing EVA stuff. Also years to design base content, weeks to design the mech content. This is one of those things where I swear, this is why I get snippy about game devs and developers not playtesting their own content and not playing their own stuff, because at no point did anybody on the Starbound team, no one on the development team must have played this. No one could have sat down, played this, and said, yep, this is what we want. This is the pinnacle of our EVA content. This is what we want the much anticipated mech content to be like. They knew it was bad, and they weren't given time to clean up. Like, here's my statement on that. Then why release it at all? Like, I get that. I guess modders could get their hands on it and fix it, but like, I don't know. It feels icky. It's kind of like the Bethesda way of doing things, where it's just like, yeah, it was broken. We knew it was broken, and we just let it happen because we knew the community could fix it. Most innovative gameplay on Starbound, by the way. God, I'm beyond miffed that fucking Starfield got most innovative gameplay. Jesus fuck. We are in a shit timeline. Also, is this all these people are here for? This is just an outpost and I could steal their, I don't know, sundries or something? Boring space RPG, Steam users are cheeky motherfuckers. The hype sold this game, they knew the check was in the mail. Starfield, I have no fucking idea how Starfield got most innovative gameplay. It did nothing new or interesting. Also, Red Dead Redemption 2 got Labor of Love. Fucking how? I genuinely physically don't understand, and I get a hate reaction from it. Not because I hate Red Dead Redemption 2, but because there are so many other games that have had so much more love and attention given to them, and it's just like, Red Dead 2, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, those are, like, the two big egregious ones from the Steam user forum of, like, oh, yeah, here's the Steam voting. This is what the community thinks. The community cannot be trusted. What's that line from... What is it? Memory TV or whatever, where it's just like, oh, yes, but the people are... a word I'm not allowed to say on Twitch, probably. You hate that clip, but yes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of it either, but it's oddly appropriate. Is one of you a merchant? No, none of you are merchants. This is just space for the sake of space. Great, wonderful. Glad to be a part of it. Happy to be here. I'm going to be honest, if I could, I'd respec into Wizard just for the mobility in space. Grappling hooks make space movement incredible. I'll have to take your word for it. I've never bothered with them. Because they're so mediocre every other time. Why was there a... What is the fucking point? Hi, mech. Oh, that's annoying as hell. I'm just like, oh yeah, I can make spiral power. How much do I need? Oh, yeah, it's 2 spiral energy for a spiral power. How many spiral powers do I need? Fucking 5. Wonderful. Great. Why? Why were there 2 oil lanterns there? I guess it was like a mining depot or something. I am beyond tempted to make a relocator just to yeet the things within my ship. Yes, quick question. What the fuck are those requirements? Why do you need AA batteries? A diamond, a rope, and 4 AA batteries. Also, the ore detector requiring frosium, violium, and age assault. That is way, way too expensive. Like, I get that this isn't supposed to be an early game thing, but fuck's sake. I mean, at least the cave detector is there. You always make two so you can be Spider-Man. I don't blame you. Alright, well that's got some limited range, but it'll be fine. I hate that these doors aren't like openable in a convenient sense. You have to call the elevator. Hello, fall damage. I missed you. I was wondering when you'd show up again. Oh, I'm here to rob you. From famous dark magician Ganondorf to Bablo Braggins, I am here to rob you. Oh, a solar panel. Wonderful. Does it come with cobalt poisoning? I miss teleporting. I miss flight. I long to be... Is this what it's like to be a Kenku? I just want to fly again. God, I just want to fly. Please, God, just give me wings and let me fly. Also, full disclosure, the reason I'm going to the anomalies in space, the celestial interference nonsense, is because some of these have very, very niche, unique items that I want. And these are low enough tier that I really can just get away with getting out of my mech and dashing. Sometimes.
Nom, nom, nom.
Why? Fucking fine, I guess. Is this just a Ministry of bullshit lab in space? I have no idea what the trigger for that door is. Wait, do I guess I can't activate the radio. Oh, it's probably... Why would it be out there? I don't understand. I don't get it. Whatever. You know what? Grappling hook actually fucking S tier. Fantastic in space. Only because it allows me to just redirect my momentum, my inertia. Enjoying is a strong word for... It solves a problem that shouldn't be there. Thank you, Terry. It helps. And by helps, I mean it solves the problem. It's just... In vanilla, it's the only way. Yeah. I think the only reason I'm willing to do the bounty hunter stuff and to do mech stuff is because I'm playing with the RPG mod, and the RPG mod gives you a bunch of additional options of just like, here you go. You don't have to engage.
Nom, nom, nom.
I made a goof. Well, we have to try again. The one problem is that really big rock. That and that this doesn't line up friendly. Why? Why? Also, you may be wondering, Horatio, you said you were going to do bounty hunter stuff. This is just going to space things. Go do the bounty hunter stuff. And you are going to rapidly figure out why I'm so less than enthralled with doing the bounty hunter stuff. I wish I could just say, well, the early bounty hunter stuff sucks dick, but later it gets better. It never gets better. I can literally fold this first, and I need you to understand that I'm using air quotes here, enemy like a goddamn protein, but a T5 movement upgrade must be really satisfying. A T5 movement upgrade fucking sucks too. Bad stuff. Are you referring to the mech final tier of like movement and whatnot? Oh yeah, I think like part of the biggest problem that that mechs suffer from is that it doesn't at all scale up. It keeps you on the level, but you never get powerful. You just break even with power levels and whatnot. It's just like, okay, here you go. What's that? You got the final tier of upgrades. You're as powerful as you were at the very beginning. You didn't get more powerful, you just stayed on the level. And it's just repulsive. But it's not like a staying on the level in a satisfying way like that Dark Souls and the Souls series TM has down pat. Because in Dark Souls, you get stronger, you get better at the game, and you like adapt to the environment. but you feel stronger. In Starbound, you don't feel stronger. Like, I'm going to be honest, I've been thinking of, like, how to describe how I feel about the mech content. And I guess, to a further extent, how I feel about just Starbound scaling in general. Like, unless you get really good stuff, unless you're going back to early planets like I've done here, you always feel like you're just keeping up with enemies. And sure, you can use techniques and whatnot that you learn throughout the game, like I was doing with the sniper rifle, where I was alternating between its primary attack and its secondary to shoot faster. Like, hold on, where? I have that sniper rifle in here. So, like, normal attack speed on this isn't great, but by alternating, I get the extra shot in, which raises my DPS. Like, sure, that tech is there, but it's not like it feels any better. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it'd be like going through all of Elden Ring, completing the game, going to New Game Plus, and your fight with the Soldier of Godric going the exact same way it did whenever you did your first playthrough. Like, that is the only way I can describe it. It's just like, okay, you've beat the game. Here's Soldier of Godric NG+, and it feels like you're hitting him with a wet noodle again. And just, ugh. And you lost access to your incants and your spells and all of that, and you're just there, flailing at the man, and it's just... There's something wrong with this, and I can't quite place it. Alright, I need to raise some money. I'm going to raise money because I'm going to be making, what in the world is it called? I'm going to be buying the job offers and hiring exclusively mechanics and engineers. Mechanics because they make the ship more fuel efficient, and engineers because they make the ship move faster on this map. Why the speed of this changes at all, and it's not just quick to begin with, bothers me immensely. But here we are. You know, if I was a real shitter, what I'd do is I'd get that one mod that makes it so you can hire up to 99 crew members. And I would unironically just hire, like, almost, like, 50-50 engineers and mechanics. Just for the speed and just for the fuel efficiency. Would it be wildly inefficient? Yeah. Do I care? Not at all. Just make it feel gooder. Like, I wish against all odds that it's like, oh yeah, this is a generational thing. Old gamers TM didn't know speed, but no, that's not how it worked. Doom was reasonably fast-paced. Even, I mean, original Doom. Blood existed. Duke Nukem wasn't exactly sluggish either. The old games TM at this point have speed in their own ways. Peewees. Also, for whatever reason, it double spawns a camera here and it drops a camera onto the ground every single time. Someday I'll get all the Neki lore, someday, but not today. Blade Whirl. Fantastic, great, lovely. Glad to be a part of it. Can you please just give me Rocket Spear? Please? I'll take the Drill Spear Unique Spear. Why must you be worth enough to pick up? Red stimulants. Hey, Tailspin, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you in my chat. I hope you're well. Doing well enough? I mean, it's the classic, you do what you can. Far too frequently in life, it's... Well, what do I do? There's nothing I can do. You just have to settle with doing what you can. Insomnia has been hitting you hard this week. I feel that. Probably not in the same way, but... Actually, probably I'm having not quite the opposite issue, but I've been running into an issue where no matter how much I sleep, I don't get rested. Or that I just can't find myself staying asleep. Like, I stayed up till 10 yesterday, hoping to sleep a little later today. And, I went to bed at 10 and I woke up at 3 in the morning. And it's just, well, that's fucking life, isn't it? No reason to wake up at 3 in the morning, but hey, we're up at 3 in the morning. Well, anywho, I hope you end up getting some sleep eventually. But, you and I both know that that's not exactly a choice. That is something that will just either eventually happen or won't. You managed to get about 2.5 hours of sleep last night, then took a nap during lunch today. We'll see how it goes. Well, if you find a solution for the constantly dry feeling in your eyes, tell me. Oh, that's bad. Heater's on, so dry eyes. Well, in this case, you know what it's like up north, where it, like, winter sets in, and then it just, all of the moisture and humidity just fucking vanishes. You don't even need the heat on, it's just, oh, hey, welcome to the season. Hey, shit-ass, would you like to dehydrate every time you go 5 minutes without drinking a glass of water? Why am I even bothering? There's nothing of value down here. I don't gain from doing this. I took fall damage while falling through water. I'm living in the worst timeline. I'm a cat, for God's sakes. I'm not saying I should be immune to fall damage, I'm just saying I should be a bit more resilient to it. And don't worry, dear viewer, I did see that ancient portal on the right. Oh, hey, look, another poison bow. Sorry, I'm a fire elemental. I don't know why I take fire damage, but I'm immune to your fire dots. If I could make a single change to the RPG mod, it would be that the spear had a slightly bigger hitbox. Like vertical hitbox, so you could just walk forward instead of needing to wiggle it. Did I do what I was supposed to do on this planet? I think I did. Yeah, that dude's in jail. I've taken that man into custody. you actually do anything, solar panel? So I can wire you to stuff, apparently. So I can make something solar-powered. Interesting, I guess. The pop-top plushie of the shelf judges you. I'm here to once again remind everyone that I cannot in fact be trusted around bells. Not that kind of bells, I mean large bells. I also cannot be trusted around Carillon bells. I unironically enjoy them, and I will be having a vibe about it. On an unrelated note, given how Maya has acted in the past, I imagine adding a collar with bells is just you've come to the realization that your Bernie is just a large cat. A cat of unusual size. A couse, if you will. He only wears it on Christmas. Xmas. Lol. I don't change my statement. You couldn't handle the jingle all the way in the house. I mean, understandable and comprehensible. I feel like I'd have a psychotic break had I ever done that with my dogs. There's a reason you check the squeak severity of any toy you get her. Yep. Is the scan description identical to the default description? Yes. Yes, it is. That's mildly annoying. I feel like I had something somewhere stashed away for a reason. And I cannot for the life of me remember. Nope, no amount of staring at this inventory menu is going to make me remember. Lamentable. I'm one level away from the final upgrade. The enhanced jump. Upgrade to glide. God, I can't wait. I'd be proud you cleaned up some inventory last night in Final Fantasy. I am proud of you. First step to recovery is admission you have a problem. Oh, you never admitted you have a problem. But you admitted to cleaning, so... baby steps, you'll eventually get better. I want to point out that, this just calls for me to approach criminal hideout TM, and I just... God. Did one of those rock guys get ollied out of existence? Oh, would you look at that? I don't even need to finish the rest of this ship dungeon. I guess the one benefit to I need to wait for that seizure to end. I apologize. Okay. The one benefit to Bounty Hunter content in Starbound is that it gives you a reason to continue to explore planets. Like, it is the most vapid and surface level reason, but like, When did this get a fire effect? Oh, it didn't. I did. Right. I transcended my mortal flesh and became a fire elemental. I keep forgetting that. Go to jail. Go directly to jail. No trial. And take a moment to say that I really hate that whenever you fly to individual planets with no orbiting bodies, it doesn't just immediately take you into orbit around the planet, that you need to zoom in again once you arrive in order to start orbiting the planet so you can, like, get there, TM. Oh boy, it's another underground base. Why am I going through this place? You just made an enemy for life. Great. Happy to be part of it. I'm not mad, I just know we're living in a simulation. I mean, you're factually correct. You are an NPC. Oh, spectacular. A merchant with basically nothing, but hey, you can buy this junk. Oh hey, an old television. I needed that for fish, whose name escapes me. Koichi. As a morbid fun fact, I keep digging around and continuing to search planets of this particular, like, threat level because I need iron ore so I can make some steel. But I'm having trouble finding any. Like, I get that I'm not exactly doing it in the most sensical way, but at the same time, it's iron. It should be a relatively common low-tier material. Iron is scarce as shit, and that's what makes early games so terrible. I mean, yeah. It shouldn't be TM given that it's just fucking iron, but I swear, it's the classic case of the want detector, you know? Like, oh, person clearly wants this thing. Make it even more scarce. Also doesn't help that it blends in with coal. Oh, hey, look, poison resist augment. I think I needed that for something. I suppose there's a joke to be made about how common silver and gold is, considering those are, in heavy quotes, rare earth metals. But, like, fuck. I can't laugh because it causes me pain. Also, on the topic of odd creative decisions that confuse me, with how easy it is to get ungodly amounts of fuel, why have fuel be a thing at all? You know what? It's fine. It really isn't, but it's fine in heavy quotes. Oh yeah, I can't teleport while it's doing its nonsense. Also, dear meat, why do you not stack? Why do you not stack with your brothers? I have a television to drop off. Great, now neither of us can watch TV. Oh boy, the Hokuside, which is way outscaled at this point. I have 2 tier 2 healing augments. I will say that this is probably my favorite setup for the bounty targets because of the sheer quantity of fuel you get for literally no reason. It's just, here you go, here's a bunch of gas. Here's some spare gas. It's also wildly out of place, irregardless of where you find it, which is kind of funny. I want there to be a mod that replaces the special spray and pray. Like, it doesn't do anything. Like, statistically, it changes nothing. It just changes spray and pray, the name, to fuller auto. Because it's full auto, and then, like, it's already full auto. But then you do spray and pray, which makes it fuller auto. Also, hey, Kuja, how are you today? As for how it's going, it's going. Right, I have to go back down to that planet because I need to find a human, in heavy quotes, settlement, which is a trailer park. Because they have sleeping bags, and I need sleeping bags. I also need to steal their tents. Well, that's not what I'm looking for, but I don't think I've scanned this before. No, I haven't. I have some Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster on Switch. First of 4 Elemental Archfiends. That sounds amazing. I hope you're having a wonderful time. That is quite the title. Killer Daiki, the Renegade Samurai. Why can you not be easy? Why can't you just join my crew? I see you insist on doing this the hard way. Also, Jesus fuck, that's a lot of items for some nonsense. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. The way that name is read, my mind auto-shifted, auto-corrected Scamiglion to Skagmiglion, or Skagmillon. I don't know why, but Skag had to be inserted some way, shape, or form. It is Skag, yeah. Ah, I see, so he's Italian. What are his opinions on pizza? What is his opinions on Chicago deep dish? I need to know whether I need to irrationally hate this creature. Italian opinions on pizza are awfully bad considering it's what they're known for. Look, it's hard to have a bad opinion on deep dish pizza, because if your opinion is anything other than it's not a pizza, it's a casserole, you're just factually wrong. Like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's you need to either enjoy it or hate it. I'm just saying that it's not fucking pizza. Authentic Italian pizza is some of the most mid-pizza. You are entitled to whatever opinion you want or desire. Can I take a moment to point out how fuck huge the horses of Starbound are? Also, there is a 0% chance there's anything more left on this planet. All you can say is that he's the Earth Fiend. I mean... I need to be honest with you. With a... I want you to imagine a, like... What would it be? Like an old noir film where the gruff cop needs to run afoul of the Scaglione family, the Scaglione crime family of New York or Boston. And then you'll understand why it's just meme tier. Wow, that mech drill is spectacular. I'm sure glad it's completely outpaced by my matter manipulator and the modded drill and probably every single drill and pickaxe in the game. Look, my standards are low, as in just be functional, and it's not meeting those standards. Also, this is an unreasonable amount of copper. And I'm completely fine with that, considering how much copper you end up needing between batteries and copper wiring. Also, welcome to silver, gold, and copper farms for the late game. This is how you get it. You just go to a planet that has an asteroid belt, and you go to the asteroids. Also, I'm going to say it now, even with the incredible abundance of silver, gold, and copper in this, it still doesn't make making a space station worth it just because of the time investment. It's just like, okay, I've farmed up a gazillion silver, gold, and copper. Alright, time to do space station stuff, and I've spent it all. Great. Wonderful. Happy to be a part of it. You think about the time sink of space stations, usually an uninstalled game. Yep. The time sink of the space stations, the time sink of the bounty hunter stuff, and it's just... Also, one moment, please. Alright, I've returned. Sorry about that. I had to, I got up, went to the bathroom, and had to talk with something about food. All good. Ratty. No, I didn't have any corn. Go visit the friendly ship. Maybe they have something I can steal. Hear me out, Starbound would be better if I could be an actual fucking terrorist and be a literal threat to society. Let me be Space Pirate. Let me murder these fine people and take their shoes. Why is it always a medical research station? Fuck it, I don't want to... I was going to search the rest of the station for, you know, anything of value, and then it's just like... But I don't care. You can't stop me. Why? Why am I letting him go? Why am I not enforcing him to make the taser face as I exhibit bounty hunter brutality? Also, I like how this is the bounty hunter update, but we're not actually bounty hunters, we're space cops. With a neon aesthetic. It's not bad, it's just... I wanted more. Like, hear me out, whenever people heard that Starbound was getting bounty hunter stuff, they were expecting, I don't know, Boba Fett, Jango Fett, you know, kick-ass kind of bounty hunter stuff, not Paul Blart mercenary. Great scanning commences. I wonder what kind of village is on this planet. Totally not a human camper caravan. Oh boy, barren biome directly into Florin Temple. Surely this place isn't just 2 dungeons and nothing else. Hey, Dander. How are you? Also, it seems that this really is just a prison and a hunting ground and nothing more. Everything's going fine, TM. Just a little tired as well, not sleep deprivation, but just general good sleep is setting in. You know how it goes. Yeah, why? Oh, what fun. I'm sure you, him, and Ben will all have great fun together. I mean, yes, that is the way to play Deep Rock Galactic. Playing it with friends is normally the way to go. You can play alone and with your artificial friend Bosco, or just by yourself. But the game really do be hungry for other human beings to help you out with your dwarven escapades. Oh yeah, I assume it's just one of those things, though, where it's like, oh yeah, I've been invited to play again. Perhaps next time. You've actually started to like Driller. Yes. Like, a big thing with Deep Rock Galactic is if you put enough time into it, every single class is perfectly fine, perfectly serviceable, and entirely feasible. You'll end up having your favorite, but you'll know basically all the characters and well, all the classes, and you won't really have any problems. It's just you'll have a preference. But you do have to get them leveled up first, and that can be a little arduous. You got a nice overclock for the cryo cannon, and that's kind of how it starts. You get like a good overclock, and then you get interested, and it's like, oh, okay, all right, I'm starting to see the charm TM, and then you get another one or a couple more, and you're just like, oh yeah, I'm seeing it, I'm starting to get it, and then after you know it, you put 100 missions into the character, and you're just like, yeah, that was fun. And then while you're doing that, you get another overclock for another character. Maybe you pick up Hipster for the M1000. And you're just like, I'll give Scout some time. So, like, this is what Turi and I mean whenever we say the bounty hunter stuff just outright disrespects your time. There was no reason for that. Also, you got Ice Spear? Oh, that's lovely. I'm happy for you. You did get a few for Gunner and Scout? Well, that's nice. What did you end up getting? Augers overclock for Scout with twin pistols. Does like mini explosives after the reload. Who was it? Ford, who we played with previously, had got the one wherever it has like cryo mines. Instead of normal shots, it shoots out little cryo mines, and that didn't seem good, like super good until I realized, oh yeah, cryo's really strong. You can have my hat instead. I do kind of want the hat because I have a soft spot for old scuba gear. Like an old diving helmet would be really cool for me. But this is a video game and I'm not actually getting a diving helmet. I'm getting a silly little hat. So, no. Off to jail you go. No trial, no bail, straight to jail. And you also got bullet hell for minigun. I never found the use case for bullet hell, but maybe you will. The swarmers. A lot of ships just idling about. I will say, despite all the problems I have with the bounty hunter stuff, the Peacekeeper Station theme is quite the bop. I do love it. Thank you for the posture check. And thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Ugh. I will say I got a good couple clicks out of my back, but, I still feel... My back still feels a bit stiff. It is what it is, I suppose. Well, time to go to the moon, not because it is easy, but because I need gas. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had gas in my pocket already, so I came here and it was immediately aggroed on me. Sorry, I had some gasoline in my pocket, and that was a problem. Alright, let's try this again. Please, I beg you, game. Gravity, no. Alright, I think that's plenty of fuel. For now. I shouldn't have to worry about getting more gas for quite a while. Quality. Go ahead and decompress our pixels, and then we're going to go and buy some job offers. It is the exact opposite of a resume. It is a I have need, and you will apply. We're gonna hire almost exclusively engineers and mechanics. I'm also gonna buy one of these while I'm at it, just so I just have that in my pocket for later use. Alright, that should be more than enough. Now, if I had self-destructive tendencies, I could start hiring the people out of the outpost here, but that kind of breaks their AI a little bit. So, we'll worry about it on the next planet we go to. We will mass... Hello, I am Napoleon Bonaparte, and I am here to levy en masse. Alright, Tailspin, have fun with piano practice. Alright, so what kind of... And it's Florin. Greetings, Florin. Congratulations, you've been hired. I mean, I could just repeatedly slap down that colony deed, specifically in this room, and hire a crap ton of Florins. But I'm gonna hold off on that until I get to, like, a proper town, and if there isn't a proper town, full disclosure, I'm going to be doing the colony deed cheese. I don't know why you can attack the frogs, but you can. Hey, look, it's all Florins all the time. Alrighty then, who's ready to get conscripted into the Protectorate? I have a lot of job offers with incredibly inflexible hours and non-existent pay. So, let's see how it goes. You'll do. Greetings. Welcome aboard. I could hire... I could hire their lore keeper, but let's not and say we didn't. Yeah. Hold on, you'll do. Well, that was loud. Alright, so real quick. It cost 85 fuel originally. It is now down to 80. That is not as reduced as I'd hoped. But, it's fine. And the movement speed increase isn't... really that noticeable either. But hey, I guess it's something. It's a pinch better. Heat rifle. Was the heat rifle any good? I immediately regret getting more people on board as they have developed a odd habit of standing in dumb spots. Also, a free baseball bat. Great. Alright, now we just do it all over again. I hope you all enjoy the prospect of seeing me dash through space sections, because I refuse to do them with the mech, because, trust me, it doesn't look much better with the mech. I wish this at least came with unique ship designs for the criminal gangs, but nope, this is just a ship design, alright. Also, the game is like, go travel to Zeta. Great, wonderful, so happy to be sent to another system that I've already been to. We were going back to the forest. Wee. Why? At least it's not the only thing I have to do in this system. I swear there was a time, like back in the day, where, like before the bounty hunter stuff, there were like roaming elite enemies. And I don't mean like the rare variants that are in the collection where it's just like, oh yeah, I've got the poison baton or the fire bobot. Or like the variants. I mean, there were like literally just larger elite enemies that had unique drops. And I feel like that would have been a more interesting system to, okay, how do you get new equipment? Well, there are merchants, you can craft them, or there are boxes. Hear me out, replace like all of the surface boxes with like roaming elites or something. Just for something extra to do. Give me a little bit more depth, please. Go directly to jail. It's been a hot minute since I've played the bounty hunter stuff in any form of legitimate way without, like, mods. But I'm pretty sure whenever it comes to the bounty hunter stuff, there's a chance whenever their health is lowered that they'll retreat to somewhere else. At least I remember that being a thing, so... The big TM thing that you need to worry about is just killing them fast, which is why I stopped progressing it alongside the story. Because it's fine, it's fine and dandy to go about and be like, okay, yeah, I'll progress the bounty hunter stuff alongside the story. But by doing that, you aren't able to output nearly as much damage, and you'll often have the criminal scarper off with, for some reason, to go to a safe house or something, and it just extends the process. I don't know if that happens early on or if that's only later, but I do remember time and time again in some of these later bounty hunter missions where I'll reduce enemies to literally no health, but they'll have like health gate or some nonsense, or it'll be like programmed that like, oh, whenever they get low, they're supposed to run away to their hideout, which is really annoying. Also, situations like that come up where it's just like, alright, where's the criminal? Not fucking here. Have you tried checking another castle? I'd like to discuss finding this place sooner rather than later, and I swear to God, if it's another empty hideout where it's just like, okay, scan for clues, I'm going to have... gives me conniptions. I'm going to be the angry. Alright, I'm getting the feeling I'm going to be approaching, you know, the start of the planet again soon. So, that means it's somewhere underground. And that somewhere is in an awkward spot because I haven't managed to get close enough to hit the proverbial trigger for it. So this is going to be very, very annoying. Oh, hey, look, the start of the planet. Okay, so it's underground somewhere. Great. Wonderful. So happy to be a part of it. Please, I'm moving too fast. Oh, it's because I'm bumping into them. That's explaining a lot. Also, yet another flamethrower. So, like, can I take that to one of those way station, way gate things or whatever on the edge of the systems, and turn the flamethrower into a napalm thrower or something? Because that would be really funny to me. Hello, yes, I would like to increase my war crimes by 600%. Oh boy, it's on a planet we've been on before. How fortuitous. Yep, we've definitely been here before. And the real question is, whatever for? Alright, that's good enough. Why must the spear have blade whirl? Please just give me a rocket spear. What is a merchant doing in the middle of a cave system? Also, it gives me conniptions that says search for clues. So, quick question. Why? I had to beat someone for... I either had to beat someone... No, I found a CD telling me to go to that system. I went to that system and found another person. And now I need to go to yet another system to... God, it's one of those. Alright, yeah. Go to yet another system just to get the target, TM. I guess this is the gang leader, or whatever you want to call them. The high-value target. How long into the game? We've already defeated the ruin, and we are starting the bounty hunter stuff just because I refuse under principle to do it any earlier. So it's mostly just raffle stomping bounty targets up until we get to Swan Song, because Swan Song is the one hard bounty target. Please tell me there isn't another scan thing here. And it's just... Yes, there's just a target. Thank goodness. Nice skivvies. Off to jail you go. Oh, good. We already know the blueprint. Spectacular. Alright, so we're gonna drop off these quests and then maybe head to the new Peacekeeper station if it gives us one. Maybe not. I want to say I think that was the last one for the lowest tier bounties, but I'm not sure. Yeah, there are mods. I've got the modded tag. I've got, I think, something like 46 mods. Nothing super in-depth like the, like Fracking Universe, but I am running the RPG stats mod and the, what is it? Hold on, when I get back to my ship, I can hover over the item in question. Oh boy, there's one more. I hate you so much. I hate the crew. Yeah, race traits mod. Because it was recommended by the person who made the Neki mod, which is the cat person mod. Although the mod creator insists that they are not, in fact, cat people, despite, you know, being literal cat people. I don't understand it, and I don't pretend to. I just live here. A cat with a cat for a hat. Alright, if you're willing to give me just a moment, I can post the mod list if you're interested. No thanks. Alright. I should probably still get the link to the mod list anyways. Well, at least this one's in a new system. Alright, this is either going to be exceptionally easy, or it's going to be terrible. One of the two. Depends on how hilly the biome is, and how far underground the inevitable bunker is going to be. Not gonna ask why. Right, time to go to... You hate mining in this game. Yep, that's a very fair complaint. It's why I like the RPG mod. If you go explore, you can get the Spira, which makes mining a lot easier. I will say it really doesn't help that even with a mech setup for mining, it's still going to get outpaced by a, what in the world is it called? It's still going to get outpaced by a maxed out matter manipulator, so even if you were to try and use your mech for it to expedite it, it wouldn't be very good. Oh, excellent. I'm free. But more importantly, I now have access to the final mobility tool, mobility skill from the RPG mod. Yeah, obsidian takes forever to mine through. It is very unpleasant. We have nothing else to do there, so that's fine and dandy. And now that we've done the final bounty mission, I think now we get to move to the next Peacekeeper station, which is very nice. Alright, needs me to find the Peacekeeper station in a system. Where is the exclamation point? Oh, I was never going to find that. That's quite a bit away. Whenever you get to the final tier, you can get the, what is it, the Neo lasers or whatever the hell they're called. Which, while fantastic, they're still not great. They don't exactly feel good to use. Also, I need to remember to scan everything so I don't miss anything. Please get with smiley face, of course, of course. Now, I will say, the mining drones can be nice if you don't have the super enhanced speed that I do. And I'm entirely confused by the Neo Magnum. It exists, and even with its upgrade, it's not great, but it exists. Alrighty then. Well, it's a bit of a shame, but the alarm for the end of the stream did sound about 11 minutes ago, so I kind of need to end it. Well, we beat the ruin, and we started Bounty Hunter and got through the first tier of bounty hunting. We hired on a bunch of crew, and I guess we have a renewed hatred for the mech content. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, Christian. Alright, so tomorrow we need to do more of the bounty hunter stuff, and yeah. Was there anything else that needed to be done? Doesn't seem like it. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and I hope to see you all next time. Tomorrow is Friday, so it'll be another longer stream, I think, as we don't have the alarm and we don't have to do confined to the schedule as we do the rest of the week. Yep, that about sums it up. Toodles, everyone.